Hi, I'm Christy Harper, Innovation and Growth Manager at ILA. And part of my role involves managing AtChat. I wanted to present those interested with some more information about AT mentoring. As the slide says, AtChat is a peer-led co-design community for assistive technology users to share information and lived experience about AT. Our objective is to increase capability and confidence of people with disability to make AT decisions through access to peer support and peer-led information. We achieve our objective through two streams, our peer-led information products that show people using AT to live, play and work, and through our peer support initiatives, one of which includes our assistive technology peer mentoring program, which I'll discuss in greater detail today. You can refer to our website for further details of best practice co-design and research regarding AT mentoring. It's www.atchat.com.au. AtChat conducted a successful pilot of peer mentoring in March 2020, and in September 2021 we launched the AT Portal, which is a free online hub where people can store all their AT information in one place. It connects people with an AT mentor for some personalised guidance, increases AT knowledge by accessing peer-led modules to our e-learning platform, AT Discover, and allows people to curate relevant short videos and articles about AT they might be interested in. During the pilot and currently, it's important to note that AtChat is not providing formal written AT advice to be used to support participants' AT sourcing decisions. AtChat is currently providing what we call AT navigation, which is slightly different to AT advice delivered by an AT mentor for NDIS funding purposes. Our service is more in line with free AT information advice and triage, and the navigators support AT users' decision-making and capability building by working with participants to support the identification of their goals and match potential AT options. The personalised peer-led advice concludes with a list of AT options and recommendations the participant can take to their OT, LAC, or a planner to discuss. We're currently working through how best to respond to the changes to mid-cost AT to ensure we provide quality AT mentor services, which includes written advice in line with the guidelines provided by the NDIS, including adhering to qualification requirements and OT supervision of our AT mentors. That said, we have piloted AT peer mentoring and we've refined our service delivery model in line with our findings. We use our Connect, Create, Control model to build confidence and capability of individuals when making AT decisions. The model starts with the Connect stage, where the AT user and mentor commence a conversation about AT needs and goals and work together to explore some solutions. And during the Create stage, the pair work together to evaluate and compare current AT, look at supports, services, environments, set goals and plans, and they seek allied health support if required at this stage. The final stage is control, and it involves guiding the AT user to take ownership of the AT journey by comparing and choosing the best option for them, and guiding them to develop independence and experience when purchasing AT, and encouraging choice and control in who and how they set up and train in using their AT. It also involves ensuring allied health professional support is accessed if required, and supporting people through that process of getting those services. Overall, the program aims to support AT users to make informed decisions about their AT needs. I want to introduce you to Clint and Danielle and provide you an example of where we're operating in the AT mentor space. So Danielle is the mentee, and she has a lifelong disability which involves regularly requiring some creative thinking to make things more accessible for her. And Clint, our mentor, who's motivated to find solutions for himself and others he meets along his journey as he transitions to his new life as a person with paraplegia. Danielle participated in the AT mentoring pilot because she couldn't find a practical, stylish, or suitable solution to her fire alarm going off whenever she burnt her toast. So she is currently living with a disconnected fire alarm because she couldn't find an affordable option that looked appropriate in her home. She did not want an industrial or commercial solution. So the mentoring pair start with the connect stage, and they begin by getting to know each other. The AT, the user is currently using. They're getting to know about their life and their goals, and they work together to explore how AT solutions could support them to live, play, or work. Danielle talks about the connect stage with Clint. She mentions there was some COVID restrictions, so all communication was virtual. And she explained that she was looking for a solution to independently turn off her smoke alarm whenever it would go off when she was cooking. And she said once we started talking, it was like two peers problem solving. Clint said he asked some questions to gauge Danielle's ability and her technical knowledge, and then use that to discuss solutions that might be suitable. Now we move to the create phase, where together the AT user and AT mentor evaluate and compare current AT supports and services, and they can set a goal or make a plan. They can seek allied health support if required. In this case, no allied health support was required. Danielle said that Clint understood her needs from his personal experience and also took into consideration the aesthetic of the AT, because she was mindful of it affecting the resale of her house. He took all of this into consideration and provided her with options and information which allowed her to make a choice. Clint actually had a background in IT and security industry. Looking at fire alarms and switches, there's a lot of technical knowledge you need there, and we got lucky that Clint really had a background there. He had an understanding of a range of products that might be suitable. This is in addition to his lived experience with disability and AT that gave him a clear understanding of what might be suitable for Danielle. And after chatting through some home automations, remote isolation options, Clint ended up suggesting a wall switch might be most suitable. This leads to the control part of the model of our peer mentoring program, which is about guiding the AT user to take ownership of the AT journey, to compare and choose the best option for them, guiding them to develop some independence and experience in purchasing AT, and supporting choice and control in who and how will be supported to set up the training to use their AT if that's relevant. Also supporting them to seek allied health professional support if required. Danielle said she felt in control of the process the whole time and was an equal contributor. It was very person-centered, and she was able to consider, she felt people were able to consider her desires for an aesthetic design as equally as its functional requirements. And Clint ended up suggesting an off-the-wall switch, which met both of those needs, which was affordable and easy to purchase. Clint said overall he felt the program was designed around sharing a lived experience of AT and around the process of deciding what would work best. It's not about focusing on people who use the same AT to support each other or even have similar disabilities. It's peers connecting and working together to find an AT solution. We confirmed some really solid results following the pilot, which you can find some more information on it about at atchat.com.au, including links to our published journal articles. There's a summary of some of our results there. The diagram on this slide demonstrates the role of allied health professionals and AT mentors within ATCHAT's service delivery steps. So we do expect that the majority of the AT mentoring services we will come to deliver will be in the low risk to low cost or mid cost to low risk realm. Even at the low risk level, all of our AT mentoring will be supervised by an occupational therapist. We expect this to be the case, working in that low risk to level most of the time, because we understand that consumers are savvy enough to recognize when allied health support is required to make sure they get the best AT solution. And because AtChat will be working within our established framework of service delivery that ensures our AT mentors can identify when an AT solution sits beyond their scope and allied health professional support is required. So this triaged model of AT advice means allied health professionals can spend more time working on complex, high-risk AT solutions with participants. With the current wait lists and workforce shortages, it's vital we all come together to support the AT needs of participants. And we hope to fill a gap in the market of people with disability needing independent qualified AT advice. I hope that's been a nice summary of AT mentoring delivered by AtChat and our pilot. If you have any questions, please do reach out through our website.